Hi friends, this is Dr. Terza here with my hubby, Louise. We're not here to do another episode on how we met or our anniversary, so he's not here for that. He is here today as Max's dad, and I'm here as Max's mom. This episode focuses on Max. As you know, in case you don't know, I have a family chat series where I talk to members of my family. I've done one with my sister Frandine, so please check out that episode if you haven't had a chance. What we wanted to address today is the parents. We wanted to have a quick chat with the parents before we start this episode because our child Max is self-identified as a non-binary child, which means that they do not identify with either sex of being a boy or a girl. They just want to be seen as a child. And we wanted to just have that conversation with you very briefly and to tell you what that means for us. So you want to go first, babe?
I'll go ahead and give you first.
So in terms of non-binary, we go by the way that Max sees themselves. So Max, their pronouns are he, they. I like to use they most of the time. And the way that Max describes their identity is that they don't want to be seen as either a boy or a girl, which are binary genders. They just want to be seen as a child. They want to wear what they want to wear. They want to be who they want to be without labels. And so that's what they consider being non-binary. Now, for those of you looking for a little bit more information, I will put some organizations that have amazing research and resources for you to follow, and for you to dig into what does it mean to be non-binary, binary, and all of that good stuff. So I'm gonna put those in the description box. Feel free to check those out, all right? So some of you may ask, what does it mean to parent a non-binary child? For me, I would say that parenting Max is really not a lot of difference from parenting our son Emilio. We do our best to provide a loving, a safe, a kind, and a supportive environment for all of our children. And we affirm whoever they are as who they want to be. And so that's our job as parents, and in our attempt to raise, independent Black children. How about you, babe?
With me, basically, first and foremost, it's my child, and I will start with loving my child no matter what they want or what they don't want. That's the first and foremost. I don't care if a they, she, who, whatever that is. The society sometimes want to put this in these categories that I just will love my child, support what they want, and always be there for that. That's the first thing.
Absolutely. So we wanted to have that conversation first with parents, to set up this conversation that I personally had with Max for my channel here, and just to know that we really just work hard at being supportive to our children and who they want to be, and making sure that they know that they always have a place to go to with us.
That goes back to what we said in that episode first, that we raise our kids with a lot of freedom, and allow them to express themselves in the same way, and we listen to them. And if we're going to practice, we're going to preach about that, we have to respect them and what they want to be and see them that way. And at the end of the day, it's still a kid that what they see on themselves, what the society wants and want to categorize them, that's not why. They just want to be free and be who they want to be without nothing, the judgment from the outside world.
Absolutely. So we provide that judgment-free, full of love environment for them, and make sure that those around them, especially those that we consider our village, that those around them feel the same way about them, that are going to support them no matter what.
And if you have a problem, that's on you.
That's right. Mr. Neves done said it. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Take some cues from Max on supporting your children, I hope. Let your kid be who they want to be. And I bet you that's good enough. That's absolutely good enough.
while on that, just stop looking to it in a grown-up way that you always, when we talk about this thing, you always look at sex instead of just lower it a little bit and see things from their view as a kid, instead of always, taking that directly to gender, sex, so they're going to be loving the same sex or not, or who cares, but just see from their perspective instead of always going that route and start thinking things in your head.
Yeah, so stop making adult conversations around the way children are feeling. And yeah, I think we always think about sexuality when they're really, I think at that age, at the age of Max at least, Max is thinking about their identity. They're not thinking about their sexuality. So
she just want to be free and not to be. If she doesn't want to wear a dress, why you have to force that? If you want to wear shorts and t-shirt and sneaker, why it has to be this and that? The fact that you have to go to a store and you gotta look, okay, you got a boys section, a girls section. If you want to wear boys, what's the problem with that?
So, as Max would say, clothes are clothes.
Yep.
They don't have genders. So I say they don't have penis or vaginas. But anyways, that's a whole other conversation.
Yep.
Anywho, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy. Drop some comments if you have them or suggestions down below. Thanks.
Thank you.
What's up, friends? This is Dr. Terza coming to you live from 1,000 Seeds Living Life on Purpose. I am so excited that you're here with me. Thank you for joining me on this very, very special episode with my baby boo, Max. So if you haven't checked out my channel, please do so. I have a lot of videos that talk about different aspects of living life on purpose, whether it be traveling or marriage, how do we keep it going, and family stuff. So make sure you do that. If you are a returning friend, thanks so much for your support. I really, really appreciate you. And if you haven't checked out some of my videos, make sure you do that as well, okay? Today, I have such an honor and privilege to bring you my special co-host, my special guest, my child, my baby Max. Say hi.
Hello, people of the internet.
People of the internet. So Max has a birthday coming up, and
The big one won!
the big one, yes. Are you excited?
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
So excited.
Yeah. So I decided to have a conversation with Max because actually some of you have asked for it. Some of you asked about, some of you know, my Twitter community knows my babies as the little haters. Sorry, you're not haters.
It's alright, bro. I know.
I'm rude.
I don't like it.
So this is currently 10-year-old little hater, aka Max, that I want to introduce you to. And we're just gonna talk about stuff. So come along for the ride. We're gonna ask each other questions and see where that goes.
Wait.
And join me in saying happy birthday to Max. Happy 11th birthday. So come along and let's get into it.
Can I show?
Baby, you want to tell my friends what they need to know about you? Go ahead.
Hello, you know my name, I'm Max, and I will be turning 11 very soon. I'm very excited about that because I'm getting shoes, and
You're getting shoes.
yes, bro.
What kind of, what
Jordans.
shoes? You getting Jordans?
Yes.
Who's getting you those?
Tialata, she asked me, so she's probably gonna get me those because she loves me.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm into acting and stuff like that. I've been in Lion King and Aladdin Jr. And then I'm doing my Into the Woods camp right now. If any of you casting people are out there, just know I'm a great actor. So please hire me, please. And yeah, that's my introduction. And
So Max and I are asking each other questions. My first question to you, Max, is what is your favorite vacation that we've been on as a family?
the Disney cruise.
Well, you didn't even think about that.
Yes.
The Disney cruise.
Yes, because I still have it. Like most of the things, like I just went on a trip. But this one, I kept. We went in November, and it's currently June, and I still have that thing. And I love Ariel so much.
Why is she your favorite?
Cause she was so nice,
Yeah.
and I talked with her for minutes. And I know that sounds so short, but it was like we spent over there talking for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, she was really nice to you.
I cried when I left.
Yeah. She remember the note. You still have the note she
Yes,
sent
I
you?
do. I have it in my little thing. She gave me when we were leaving and stuff. She gave me a handwritten note and her photo. And every time we went over there, the kids, she was like, "Hi, oh, I remember you." But no, she greeted me by name, and I will never forget that experience because
Yeah.
I just love her. I sang for her, and she was like, "Oh my God, you have such great vocals and stuff," and she's just the nicest human alive.
Shout out to Disney for having an amazing cruise experience.
Yeah.
And Ariel from that experience for literally remembering Max's name every time we came around. That was super dope.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. So the Disney cruise, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
And like the people in the kids club.
You like the kids
Yes,
club.
Bobby. I loved
Yeah.
her.
Oh wow, you still remember the names.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food? Pretzels.
Pretzels? That's not like a whole meal, my friend.
Okay, then the Kraft mac and cheese deluxe.
No.
Yes, bro.
No, bro.
That joint is busted.
What kind of mess is that? That's not a full meal.
No, cause it's the same mac and cheese. Instead of it's a straight noodle. It curls, and instead of like the powder, it's the paste, and it's so good.
Okay. And dude, I thought your favorite food was like sushi.
It was,
Oh, it was.
but now I don't really eat sushi anymore. So
Uh-huh.
like that mac and cheese deluxe wasn't.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have that last one when we don't need to.
Okay. Okay, well, I learned something new. Thank you for sharing that.
Or it's Tiffany's pasta.
Tia Fernand's pasta.
Yes, bro.
Like the spaghetti she makes?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I love that too.
That is really great. So, 8-year-old little haters behind the camera, and you're going to meet them next week. And so we all are in agreement that we love Tia Fernandine, my sister. There's a video with her. She was the first family chat that I did. She is an amazing cook, and check out the video that I did with her. She cooks really well, and her pasta is top tier. Yes, they're right.
Her best Gordon Ramsay. You better watch out there, bud.
She's coming for your job, Gordon. All right.
So why did you choose to name me Emma?
That's a good one. Okay, so do you want to explain why you're asking me that? Like, who's Emma?
I'm asking you that because I just wonder why you made that decision.
Okay. I thought that Emma, so that is Max's dead name. Max is their chosen name. So I chose Emma because I thought that it would be a classic name that can be used here in the US and in Cape Verde, and people wouldn't have trouble saying it. But I loved it for the fact that it's just a simple, classic name that stands the test of time, just like Max.
Mm-hmm.
So Emma has one M. Yeah. So
I know
that's
that
why.
they're confused all the time when people write my name.
Say that again.
When people write my name, they're just like E-M-M-A, and people get that confused all the time. Like my name is so simple, 3 letters, and people mess it up like all the time.
And did you have to say no? It's one M.
Yeah.
Cool.
But now I don't have to do that anymore.
You still have a name with 3 letters.
Yes. You know what I did?
Uh.
I just put the E at the end and replace it with an X.
Oh, got it. Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. So, since we're talking about your name, I thought that we would stay on the subject. I was trying to go by order of my questions, but since we're on the subject, I wanted to know why you chose Max as your chosen name, and what does it mean to you to be non-binary, right? Because that's what you say. You know, you're non-binary. What? Because some people ask me, what does that mean for you, right? So, Max, and what does it mean for you to be non-binary?
Yes.
Okay.
So I chose the name Max because the reason, the thing that I can think of is I was watching this video and they were like, oh, I'm here to pick, it was like a skit, and I was like, oh, I'm here to pick up my kid, Max, and it was this parent that was like saying the wrong pronouns and stuff, and the person was correcting the parent and stuff, and so I was like, oh, Max, that's a cool name. I want my name to be Max.
I like that. Cool.
Yeah, and what it means to be non-binary and stuff, it means I don't have to choose.
Choose what?
Choose between, being a boy and girl.
Why is that important to you?
It's not really important. I feel like I just want to be, live my childhood as a child.
Yeah.
And not, oh, you are a girl. I want to live like as a child. And what it means to me is just being able to not have a label on me and being able to just not choose.
Yeah. Because you don't have to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Equal rights.
Yes, girl. Sorry. Yes. Parents, it is hard, but I try. My husband and I try really hard. Max knows this, and I'm always making the mistake. We try to use, we do for the most part use they pronouns, they, them. But it's hard in these streets, but for our babies, we do everything. Do you feel like judged by people, or do you care? Like, how does that work?
I feel like it doesn't really matter to me what people think of me. I think of myself as a beautiful human being, and some people be like, oh, but that's not right. Well, that's good for you, bud. That's good for you.
That's what you say?
Yeah. And they'd be like, no,
that's not right. But right for who?
I'd be like, well, good for you.
So what would you say to other kids like you who don't consider themselves, they don't want to be put in a box? Like, what would you say to them, and if they're feeling nervous or scared?
I honestly, what I would say to them is just let it out, homie, bro. Like, you are put in that, how do I say this? You are,
It's okay.
you are like you. And that is who you are.
And that's good enough, right?
Yes, bro.
Do you think that mommy and daddy supported you?
Yes.
How did that make you feel, being supported?
It felt great because I had a place to go to.
Yeah. And how about kids who might not have mommy and daddy who support them?
Well, I'm here to support you, bud.
Yeah. That's really sweet of you.
What was your first thought when I took my first steps?
You know, I wasn't there because it was at daycare. I was so upset that I missed it. But you know, you being the firstborn, I was just simply, everything was like a moment for me. Everything was like emotional. So everything was so emotional. So I get there and I was like crying. You had on your cute little outfit with your two pigtails. And yeah. So I was sad that I missed it, but happy that I had just missed it by like an hour or two. So it was a whole celebration that Max was walking. Yeah. My next question for you, Maxie Poo, is what has been your proudest moment so far in your whole 11-year-old life?
Like,
Proud of yourself.
okay.
When have you been the most proud of yourself?
I feel like it was either when I had done my gymnastics routines and stuff, and
Aww.
because for those of you who don't know, I did gymnastics for like 4-something years.
Yeah, you did.
4.5 years, and I was really good. I was a level blue, and at Gym Fit, shout out to them, and I did really great on the routines and stuff. I remember this one routine that I forgot the song of. And I'm also really proud of the last time I stepped off stage for Aladdin, like when I did it.
Oh, the last show for Aladdin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, did I do 2 shows or one?
Huh?
Did I do for Aladdin?
You did one show.
One show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lion King, you did 2 shows.
Okay.
No, you did do 2 shows.
Yeah,
You
Friday
did.
and Saturday?
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was pretty dope.
Yeah, it was the time I did Aladdin.
Yeah.
And I love that time. I made so many friends.
That was pretty epic.
Yes.
Yeah. So my next question for you is, if you could ask the President of the United States one question and get an answer, what question would it be? Or if you could tell them something, what would it be?
I don't even know if it's his decision, but I'm trying to go on more road trips, so lower these gas prices, please, bro.
It is somewhat of his decision. He does need to contact his homies in the world, the other presidents and heads of states, and they need to have conversation.
Okay, what was my first word?
Ugh, Papa. Like everybody else, because it's an easy word. Yeah.
Like, how did I say it?
Pop, pop. Yeah. But you know, you used to sing a lot too when you were little.
What did I
You
sing?
used to sing along to Taylor Swift.
I was a Swiftie, y'all.
Yeah, and you used to sing along to I forget the name of the group, but I belong to you, you belong to me, you're my sweetheart. Yeah,
Yeah.
you used to sing that song. That's pretty cool.
That sounds
Yes.
good.
Mhm. Yeah.
Did I sing the songs before my first word, or was it afterward?
It was after you had turned 1, but you were very good at mimicking whatever you heard on the radio. So that was pretty awesome.
I'm still very good at that too.
You sure are.
You
You do really good accents.
Yes, I do.
You want to do one?
What accent?
Pick
British.
one. Yeah, British.
Really enjoy being here with you, and it's been such a pleasure to be here, and thank you for inviting me to the show, Miss Neves.
Oh. Say chips.
Chips.
No. Say it in the
Chips and fries.
Chips and fries.
Yes.
How about Australian? Have you mastered your Australian?
I feel like, well, it's kind of difficult because I keep going to the British accent, and sometimes if I do an accent for too long, I get stuck.
Oh.
Not like stuck, but then like I keep doing it.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, it's hard. Australian accents are hard, but not enough that I can't do it. See,
Okay.
I keep getting sucked into the British accent,
Yes.
but Australians is like, yeah.
What's your favorite accent to do?
Either British or Southern.
Do a southern.
This show is so fun. Thank you for inviting me to the show so much. Thank you so much to this wonderful audience. Thank you so much, Miss Names. Were you surprised when I just wanted to quit gymnastics and do acting?
Was I surprised when you
Or
wanted
like,
to?
like kind of what happened?
Yeah.
Like, were you surprised? Like, what happened?
I wasn't surprised because, Max, you've always been the kind of child who, you know when you're done with something, you know when it's time. And so it's not like you try something for like a minute and then you quit. You had been in gymnastics for quite a while. And you said, you know, I want to try something new. You also had done karate, if you remember, taekwondo for a while. And when it was time to go, you said, I'm ready to try something else. And that's how we went back to gymnastics. You first started with gymnastics.
I
Then
first
you-
started with ballet.
Ballet, yes.
And then I went to gymnastics. Then it was martial arts. And then I went back to gymnastics. And then I did acting. And I did a bunch of sports in between. And yeah. And I'll be doing volleyball this August.
Yes. So now we're doing theater camp and volleyball camp.
And I'm a very talented. I just can basically do everything.
Yeah. They're a very talented person. Yeah. So no, I'm not surprised because you always have been able to express yourself and say, I want to do this thing, I want to do that thing. And part of me being a parent is saying, all right, let's do it. But you have to close out the year. You can't like not finish a whole season of something. So we always make sure to finish because we want to teach you that you should always finish something. Unless it's like absolutely terrible and you're not being respected. Yeah.
Did you like what like happened? Like was acting up the first like idea that you had? Like what happened?
What happened? So you said you wanted to go into acting, and because acting up is so close to our house, I had seen the sign before. So I just called and left a voicemail, and I followed up with an email wanting to ask questions. And then you did a trial day where you went for a visit and tried one of the classes.
What class was it? Film or improv?
It was the first intro to theater or something like that.
No,
And
it was film or improv.
I think it was film.
No, I think it was improv.
But I think it was both because you had class Mondays and Tuesdays.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah.
bad.
This year you also had behind the scenes and theater.
Yeah, what? Do you remember why I wanted to become an actor? Because I don't.
No, you didn't. You said you wanted to be famous. Because first you said you wanted to be a teacher, remember?
Yeah, I did. I said that. I was like, I want to be a teacher because I just love being with kids and stuff. I feel like being a babysitter would be kind of like my starter up. But did I just say like I wanted to be famous?
Yeah. I think the more you started, experimenting with YouTube and seeing people on the different shows that you watched, different kids shows that you were watching on Netflix, that kind of sparked. Yeah. Yeah.
Bro.
So I have 2 questions for you before we wrap up, Maxie Poo. What advice do you have for Daddy and I to keep raising you to be better parents?
I wouldn't say to be better parents because y'all are like great parents already.
Oh, thank you.
And but however, I don't know.
Wow, you don't have any advice?
I don't know.
Okay. Maybe you want to think about it for a second?
Yeah, I'll come back to it.
Okay. The other question that I had for you was, what advice do you have for parents of other non-binary kids? How should they support them?
Please just let your kid be. They are going through something that not a lot of people can express to themselves and figure them out about themselves. So just let them be. You should be really proud of them about finding something about themselves, because not a lot of people can really find stuff about themselves that really means something. And if you just let your kid be who they are, then they will grow up to be wonderful human beings.
Yeah. That's such great advice. I love it. Ooh, remember anything, any advice you want to give us? Less dad jokes from your dad?
No, I love his dad jokes.
You like your dad's dad
It
jokes?
reminds me of Mr. M.
Oh, your old principal.
Yes.
Okay.
But y'all are great parents, and the only advice to give you is that y'all love me enough to give me an Apple Watch.
What?
An Apple Watch.
An Apple Watch?
Yes, sir.
To
Yeah.
love you enough to
Y'all love me so much. Give me an Apple Watch.
No, you can pay for it yourself. I'm not giving you an Apple Watch. Listen, y'all, I hope you've had fun with us here at 1000 Seeds Living Life on Purpose. I know I've had a lot of fun with my Maxi food. Thank you so much for coming and being here with me. And I'm wishing you everything from the stars to the moon, all of the happiness for this next 11th trip around the sun for you. Yeah, it's pretty awesome, right? We have all kinds of birthday parties. This child is doing like 3 different birthday celebrations. We've got a pool party, we've got a theater party. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
And I have the privilege of planning all of it. So thanks for joining us. I hope that you find some value in what we talked about here today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't.
And watch season 4 of Stranger Things.
Why are you promoting Stranger Things on my channel?
Cause
No.
yes,
Is that your favorite show right now?
yes.
Okay.
I'm waiting for July 1st so I can go watch volume 2 of season 4. Go watch it, people. It's on Netflix.
Anywho, do whatever Max says, but also check out my other videos in case you haven't. Behind the camera was my other baby, little hater number 2, Emilio. You wanna come here, baby? So I wanna thank you for being the camera person.
Hi.
And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.